For 250 years, from 1565 to 1815, Manila stood at the center of a world that was only beginning to understand what global trade truly meant. In an age before steam, before telegraphs, before the idea of a world economy even existed, Manila was already living it. From the shipyards of Cavite rose the great Manila galleons, massive wooden vessels built from dense Filipino hardwood and rigged with Manila hemp, ships so large and so durable that nothing else in the Pacific matched them. While China, Japan, and Korea built impressive fleets for their own regional seas, Manila was constructing the long-haul giants that crossed an entire ocean, linking Asia and the Americas in a single continuous circuit. These ships carried more than silk, porcelain, spices, and silver. They carried the early architecture of globalization itself. Silver from the mines of New Spain flowed into the markets of China. Asian goods reshaped tastes in Mexico, Peru, and Europe. And at the center of this exchange, quiet, humid, cosmopolitan, Manila stood as the hinge between two halves of the world that had never been connected before. The scale of this trade is easy to underestimate today, but its impact was enormous. For Spain, the Manila galleon route became a financial lifeline. The Spanish crown, often drowning in debts owed to European bankers, survived in part because the silver for Asian goods circuit kept money moving through the empire. In a very real sense, the Pacific trade prolonged the viability of the Spanish throne itself. And yet, the city that made it possible rarely receives the recognition it deserves. Manila was not a peripheral colony. It was a strategic engine of the early global economy, a place where Filipino labor, Asian manufacturing, American silver, and European ambition collided and fused into something new. If we think in relative terms, if we convert historical importance the way we convert historical money, Manila's role becomes even clearer. Just as the $20 million paid by the United States for Spain's last Pacific colonies would be worth hundreds of millions today, the shipbuilding power of Manila would rank far higher than most imagine. In its time, Manila was the Pacific's premier builder of transoceanic vessels, the only city in Asia producing ships designed to cross the world's largest ocean on a fixed imperial schedule. It was a global port before the word global had meaning. And for 2.5 centuries, it helped shape the world we now live in, an interconnected world of trade, migration, and exchange that began, in many ways, with the steady rhythm of galleons sailing out of Manila Bay. And today, even if Manila is no longer the giant it once was during the galleon era, the Philippines still ranks among the world's top shipbuilding nations. Fifth in global output, measured by tonnage, the country continues to build large commercial vessels, proof that its maritime legacy never fully disappeared.